And there are about 5,000 people who believe in the two of them. They will skate in just a moment. But first up in the last group of four, the Soviet pair, this is Eugenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov. They will skate first, and then Brasseur and Eisler second, and two groups to follow that.
This Soviet team is an exciting young team. We've never seen them on the international scene before. And it's so interesting to watch the practices throughout the week. We're looking at the warm-up here for the last group of skaters, but during the practices, here is Eugenia. She and her partner Vadim never once did a full run-through of their long program. They skate very close together. They are typical of the Leningrad school of skating. They have this kind of racehorse style, enormous, great knee bend. It's almost like they have elastic skates.
Now they are informally ranked number one in the Soviet Union because the two ahead of them went pro, so they are at least in the group of three, the three top in the Soviet Union. Unofficially ranked number one there. We'll see how they do here. Third going in to the free skate final worth 66.7% or two-thirds of the final mark.
These are 4.5-minute performances for the pairs. They are allowed 10 seconds on either side of that 4.5 minutes.
The idea here is to use the entire ice surface, right?
Correct, and part of the judges' mark considers utilization of the ice and pattern.
Tempo here?
It is advisable. A 4.5-minute program is a long time to be sitting with a clean piece of music.
Eugenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov of the Soviet Union. CTV's coverage will return from Lethbridge in a moment. Union, and on her left, as we move back, Vadim Naumov.
This was not exactly what they had hoped for their performance. Starting off with side-by-side triple toes, looked to be good. Vadim started to lean very badly on the landing, and it seemed that caused his whole balance to falter through the rest of the program. He never really got back on top. They were constantly bumping into each other, running over each other. Very disappointing.
We're waiting for the first set of 2 sets of barks.
This is one of their gorgeous overhead lifts. Beautiful position in the air. Lots of changes, practicing of the hand movement down into a lovely landing.
Well, the fact that their program is fairly difficult hands them some good marks in technical merit. 5 3s, 5 4s, and now for artistic impression. And those run fairly consistent. The British judge, who ironically has marked hard all week, is 5 7 with this Soviet pair. So for the moment, Shishkova and Naumov